90 years old. You have a shout out to somebody who's even older.
Oh, yes, this was so cool. So I saw flyers around on Thursday about this guy celebrating his birthday in the neighborhood where I live in, near there anyway. And so I was like, I'm gonna have to stop by the park and check this out and see if this is really true. 111?
Wow.
Well, yes it is. His name is John Hart. He's originally from Mississippi, but then he spent the rest of his days here in Portland. He has all of these great grandchildren. He says he sleeps. He goes to bed at 5 o'clock. And he gets up at 4 a.m. so he goes to sleep early. He gets a full night of sleep. He doesn't drink alcohol and no salt either.
Well, and he looks great.
And he was sharp as a tack. He gave Ranger a big hug. He held my hand for a second. It was just so cool to see everybody celebrating. 111 years old. I mean, he was around before the cars were around.
Yeah,
you know?
Think of everything he's seen.
So neat. So
That's
happy
something.
birthday.
Yeah, I bet he really appreciated you coming by, Kristen.
Oh, it was a great time and great weather for it too. This weekend he got it in before the rain hit in. And of course, we did get some much needed rain. I'll show you just how much we got in a second. But now we've cleared that out and we just have the cooler temperatures in place to make for this delightful afternoon today. Look at all the sunshine, a few fair weather cumulus clouds out there right now. And that's how it's going to stay really for the rest of the day. Back through the gorge, temperatures in the mid 70s. So just beautiful weather through that area too. Wine country can't beat this day. A gorgeous view from Stoller. And you can see just that gorgeous sunshine out that way, and the same thing for the coast. Astoria looking great from our Columbia River Maritime Museum camera there. 70 degrees in Astoria right now, but summer is going to make a comeback because this is not true to summertime temperatures. 70s, no, our normal high is around the low 80s, but we're going to see temperatures go above and beyond that. Summer making a big time comeback. So temperatures rise by 10 degrees starting tomorrow. Tack on another 10 degrees to that for Wednesday to get us back into the 90s. Fire danger, of course, will be going up. That starts Wednesday afternoon. It sticks around through the end of the week, and then we're looking at those highs in the 90s starting Wednesday. That sticks around through at least the weekend. So another heat wave moving on in. Let's talk about the rain because we did get some much needed rain going yesterday for Portland. Now so far for the month of July we picked up over half an inch. We were at 300ths of an inch before this weekend, so we definitely made up for some lost time with the rain. 200ths of an inch below normal. Keep in mind these numbers are pretty much going to be set for this July just because we don't have any more rain chances moving in before we finish the month out. Salem, Eugene, Astoria, all of us will go down below normal, but certainly a lot lower below normal for Salem, Eugene, Astoria, those locations there. So here's what's happening. The system that brought us the rain has been inching its way further and further away from us back to the east, and we're still getting some of the cooler air behind it, but it's going to continue to jet eastward. And then we have this next system that's going to clip us to the north. High pressure builds in from the south, and you know what that means? That means no more rain, and that means building heat that's going to continue to build in day after day. Fire weather watches, I was just talking about that starts Wednesday. It goes through Thursday at 11 p.m. That could actually extend out later through the week just because of how hot and dry it's going to be. It starts in Portland, works its way down I-5, and even covers parts of the Cascades. What we're watching for: extreme heat, temperatures getting well into the 90s, of course very dry conditions, relative humidity at 10 to 20% at best, and of course the dry fuels because of this drought situation that we're in. At least we're not talking about wind here. The winds won't be horrible. The winds will actually be fairly manageable, but with all the rest of those conditions conducive to fire danger, you definitely want to be extra careful when these temperatures start to go up again. Hour by hour, we start off tomorrow morning in the upper 50s. It'll feel nice and cool in the morning, but we will warm really quickly. We'll be in the mid 70s by lunchtime, and then we go into the afternoon and temperatures get into the mid to even upper 80s up and down I-5. Low 70s for the coast, a beautiful day out that way. More 80s back to the gorge, 80 in Bend tomorrow afternoon. We go into Wednesday, we start in the low 60s Wednesday, and then we go into Wednesday afternoon, and as high as starting to get into the 90s, mid to upper 90s. In fact, when you head back out towards the Dalles, Central and Eastern Oregon, getting into the 80s and 90s too. Your coastal forecast tomorrow: 70s, gradual clearing, a warmer day. I-5, temperatures in the upper 80s tomorrow, quickly clearing skies, much warmer for us. Central and east, you can see those temperatures getting back into the 80s, so a warmer day for you there too. For the Cascades, upper 70s in Government Camp, through the gorge, upper 80s through Hood River. Winds backing off just a little bit. And then here's the 7-day forecast for Portland: 85 tomorrow, 94 Wednesday, mid to upper 90s Thursday. Thursday looks like it'll be the hottest days, but we don't cool down much after that. We're still talking highs highs in the mid-90s for the weekend. The coast might be the place to go because it's not going to get too hot there. We're still going to have enough of a sea breeze to kick in the afternoons to keep those highs in the 70s to maybe low 80s at most. But you get away from the coast and it's all about the heat. Yeah.
You think we're going to set some kind of record for the most 90-degree days this year?
I think we will. Yeah. I think we probably easily will,
And
especially
I know
for the stretch.
some people probably enjoy that, but I saw this forecast and I know I'm just kind of dreading it.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
it's